Rocky Ridge. The Christmas Magic at Rocky Ridge State Park. Well, if you'd like to see Christmas lights all over, you'd love this. You would really like to see Christmas lights? Well, if you'd like to do it, just go ahead. Get tickets right away. If you miss this time of year, I think the last tickets are the 31st. In December of this year, to make sure you have tickets, give it in advance, because if you don't, you're going to be in trouble. And you're going to also next year. I'll have next year. Sure. I'd like to go next year, yes. This is the second time I was there, yes. Because it was really a festival where you couldn't, if you see things, you can really see a lot of difference between where every light was, everything that had to be in or has to be with a seesaw. And you can see a lot of things that you couldn't believe it, but now you can. See some gingerbread people here, you can see a lot of things that you didn't see before. But now you can really see things. There's the eagle. No, I don't know if that's the eagle or not. I did take one jersey though. I did take one of the jersey, but I don't know which one it was. It is, yeah. It's a nighttime version of this. There's more gingerbread man. I found one. Yeah, he has big bones. I still think I did a wonderful job on this, because if I did, you got that right. All the film you saw, it's all me, because it's all my film. A real accomplishment. Looks like a mushroom, yeah. It looks like it, but I can't really make it out. Decorated up for Christmas, and things are such a beautiful time of the season, or it's a good time of the year. I'd say about 50 degrees, or close to it, I think. Close to 40, about in the 40s. About the 40 degrees. It was cold. It was. A soldier. It was really a different world. It was really a different time where you knew it was all different together. It's all different. I really thought this was a very festival time of the season. Really, it was. I can't object to that. I can't really object to anything, because I don't think it's. Well, yeah. So, yeah, it could be. Yeah. No. I don't have any. If you have anything like that, or like any diseases or stuff, get that taken care of, because you would love this. You would really think you weren't in anytime you could see this here. You can see a lot of tunnels with lights up. You can see things that you couldn't see ever. It's more like a gateway to heaven. It's like a gateway of Christmas Magic in Rocky Ridge. It's really something. Right, and going in there, there's more like the indoor facilities. Have a lot of displays and trees and fire all going. Oh yeah, and the warm air. I love the warm, because it would really help my hands really good to get them warmed up. Yes, I did. Yes, I did wear gloves. The first time I did, but not only, it was kind of hard to hold the camera with a glove on and not making sure that. I know I did a good job, yeah. But this wasn't so. Like if you want to see some Christmas things, you can see it anywhere around the videos here, around the videotape here. It's really something. It really is. You just couldn't understand. You can just see things in life you never saw before. There might be the new editions, but I think a lot of the Ferris wheel, a lot of the, not like a Christmas ornament, you can go in and sit down. Like if you want to take a picture of like yourself or yeah. It's like somebody, you can go in there and sit down, like if you want to take a picture of yourself or let somebody else take it for you. Please do that, because I'd like to really see what people really think of Christmas this time of year. That really makes a really fun season. I mean, a lot of things you can. That I don't know. That I don't really. Actually, for Christ or the birth of Jesus or Christ or something like that, I don't really know. I don't even know what it even means. Right. Because I think it's really something that you could believe in yourself and see this stuff and really think that you couldn't see a video this way. Nobody wouldn't even believe it. It's really a fun time to go to Rocky Ridge because, and I think a lot of people love to have their dogs there this time of year. I think a lot of people think it wasn't real, but it was. It was real. It sure was real to me, I'll tell you. It was really a fantastic time. I had a real good time just to see these lights for the second time, rather. There is a big lit up with lights, like animals, and all that kind of thing. Sure, Rooster was there. I love that. I like that kind of thing. But sometimes you can say to yourself, I wonder why I was interested in this. Well, you can believe in anything you like. You can believe in anything you like. Well, I could say for kids.
Yeah.
And for a lot of kids, for people, younger people, I think a lot of younger people think that they can't see something like this. And older people, like I'm not getting any younger now than what I was. But I feel better. I feel younger enough that you can see lights like this. Everything's like it feels good. It feels good just to see things and looking up. The NBC sign was really nice too, because this was kind of like if you were on a television show or like a different scene inside of a building, like going inside. You can really see things inside you never saw before. You can have drinks there. You can have a lot of things you can have for the Special Olympics. Big treat. Yeah. It sure was. It sure was great to see that. That's different because you can see trees everywhere. You can sponsor some, or you can have somebody sponsor one for you and put one up in a building. I think a lot of people think that this wasn't so festive. I think it is. I think it was because people can't really. I think a lot of older people know what Christmas really is this time of year, because this time it really depends on what you know and what you don't know. Even as you think about things, Christmas means a lot of people who see things in life that you never saw before. That you just can't believe you can see lights in a real desert. This is like really like a part that you couldn't see or hear or anything like that. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, yeah, I love shrimp for Christmas. Sure, sure. I love anything for like candy canes or fruit salads and trains and potato chips. Also, yes.
Oh yeah, there's some nice trains.
But you can see things that you couldn't see anywhere else in a nice display as this. Well, yeah, I do, yeah. Yeah, I can eat chocolate covered pretzels, sure. But there are a lot of things that you couldn't, that you see here on the
Yeah,
video.
look at these trains.
See what you can see where trains are so displayed, or you can see like Thomas the Engine there. You can see things that you never saw in a real Christmas scene before. You couldn't even kids loved it too. I know a lot of kids love that kind of thing because I saw kids were so interested. If I was really interested in things, I'd really be interested. I'd really love to be at let's just say a real good place to be where you could really see trees. Like a town, yeah.
So you got on here for drinks. You like punch,
Yep.
soda, and water.
Right.
Those are good Christmas drinks.
Yes.
Nice.
But I think a lot of people think you can't drink anything else, but if you want to stay less healthy, drink something healthy enough that you know that you could do anything you would love to have. I see roller coasters blinking on and off.
Yeah, this is like a little carnival they have.
Right, yeah, it's like a little carnival, yeah, like an amusement park.
Yeah, like
I best say an amusement park like that, yeah. I think that's one of the best places you could actually.
some water over here.
You can see some like a little well there.
What else we got here? So for music, we got, and tell me if you still stand by all these. But Wish You a Merry Christmas. Deck the Halls. Here Comes Santa Claus. White Christmas. Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree. Blue Christmas. Jingle Bell Rock. And Frosty the Snowman. All good songs?
I could see some of those songs, sure. But you can understand where some of this is coming from, you know. And you really think, you could realize in a place that you can understand songs better than what you think. And you can understand things like in a house.
Speaking of which, we got some music playing in the background right now. These
Yes.
are all royalty-free songs from YouTube.
Yep.
So you can't be taken down for copyright.
You can't
reasons,
take
right?
anything for any reasons either. If you want to hear something like this, I guarantee you, if people can really see things, if anybody's young enough, I mean real young enough, I mean they can really see an experience here that you could see for any other. Like if you're young enough, you can really see things in life that you never saw before.
Well, speaking of it, out here that you like to change for the season.
Well, I know I'd like to change the season, sure. I can always.
You like the Christmas tree decorations. Well, that comes into play here because there's a lot of Christmas trees.
There's a lot of Christmas trees all over the land, and you can see things that you never thought you never see before. And I know.
The last things to say that you wrote down here. Say that you like being with family and neighbors.
Right, I can like to see families, but a lot of people are thinking they're not home all this time of the year. But you had to be home with your family.
It makes me think of that song, "I'll be home for Christmas."
But a lot of people think you couldn't be home for Christmas because that's the thing that people should do.
Be home with your family.
Your family and neighbors, and if you know a neighbor in your community, please give them a call because check up anybody who could give you a Merry Christmas to all of you, because I'll tell you one thing, this was an experience for me that I have not had in years.
There's the ornament, right?
There's that ornament I was in. That was more fun than anything I ever seen. But that was there I am, yeah. I'm coming out of one. I'm some hot chocolate. I had some. That was delicious. That was the most delicious thing I had any other time. I kept warm and wait.
So you kept your hands warm, right?
I kept my hands good and warm. Yeah, but I'll tell you this. This was fantastic.
Well, you're dancing.
Right yeah, I got them. I had a happy dance there.
Take note, Hollywood.
They could take a happy dance, anybody who could see this video here right now and see I just danced there. Could you actually believe that I just did something I never do, I never done? Besides, any person who could dance a happy dance like this, but you can see. Here's something you never saw before.
Oh, yeah.
Something you never thought you see before. I shot this in a building.
Who's that man in red?
Santa Claus. I saw him sitting on a chair that I saw in here. And all these dogs were so friendly. And I mean friendly. Not even kidding. If you want to see a friendly dog in a building, this is the place to be. I mean, it's really fun to be in a building that you know you like better. And taking pictures and take a photographer and actually do this. You couldn't believe what you see in these places. You can see amusement parks. You can see another train running here. You can see a lot of good warm weather. Or if anybody wants to see this in the spring. That's all the activities.
Oh, yes, speaking of which, at the very end, your last one, I hope this stand by that time?
I'd stand by that time, yeah. Because if this wouldn't be Christmas if it wouldn't have any idea how bad weather. I wouldn't appreciate that anywhere, anything would be so calm weather. Because this time of the year is really, really hard. It's really hard to say for much of the bad weather we've been having for the last couple of years. Because these years have been so bad. I mean, we didn't have no mild weather at all. We haven't had any hot days. Sometimes you can have a hot weekend or hot people, some people.
It's been raining.
It's been raining a lot too. No. Because I think most of the people were saying that it's supposed to really stay nice for the next couple of days until I see some good weather coming in here. It is going to be such a good weather, good fine weather. But I still think you should go see this stuff here and really see things. And I mean, this is a wonderful place to go. A really wonderful place. And the lanterns are really nice too because they were kind of cold. They're kind of in the cold weather. The air doesn't do no good. And I'll tell you, you could see anything like if you're in a park or somewhere, or you could see things that you didn't know you saw before. Here's a question. There's some questions here. Did you actually see a rocky ridge? If you could stay and stay until these lights were off. You couldn't believe how long. Well, it was about 30 minutes to walk around each thing. It took us 30 minutes to get around. About an hour, maybe about 15-20 minutes or so. About 10 or 15 minutes or so. And some penguins. But you couldn't even miss anything in this stuff. I mean, this is tremendous. Really tremendous work for what they did for everything for Rocky Ridge. I think most people, I think strongly this is the place to go. Because I don't think anybody who ever went to see lights could see some things in life you never saw. I I just want to live until I see things in life I never thought I'd see it again. Because people think you can see snowflakes in the skies, but I don't want to see any. All the lit up, yeah. I saw a lot of snowflakes, but this was something that you think that you can really remember. You can really see remembering. You can really remember this night. I really do. I really remember lights glowing. It's really something like in a train or something. If you want to see something on a train, this is the place to go. Because I think this way, if you want to see something, there's something real. There, besides me, I wasn't doing this. This was a friend of mine. This was a friend of mine who dances a lot of it. He sure does. I think a lot of people think these dances are true, but if you see this, there are parts of mine, and I mean, this is really the truth. I danced in one of these too. I really, I mean, I did it for real. I mean, I took moves and I never thought I ever seen the moves before. Here's a train. Here's a train with Sandy and the caboose are in the engine, driving it. Because I just don't think this is something that people should see a lot of. Rainbows are really nice to see. I wouldn't miss any of it or anything. That's the thing about that is, if you're interested in doing this, I mean, this was the best thing I have ever done. Unless somebody told me I had, because this was an experience where you know where to go. Keep thinking about it, don't want to do it, but you can. I think most of it is navigating the whole thing, because I think most of it is. Oh yeah, I knew where I was going. Sure, no problem there. No problem that. No problem there. No, I knew where I was going. If it's flat enough, you can, but you have to be more sure. I think a lot of it is if you have a handicapped person in a wheelchair, make sure you have a capable person that can wheel them along. I think it's a lot of flat blacktop here. I think it's more flat, but there might be a hill or maybe might be over a little steep, but it's all right. But a wheelchair can get over one of them. Yeah. Exactly, because I think a lot of it is if you are a handicapped person, make sure you identify and call them to say that they are accessible for it. Get ready for it. Because
you can see here
because a lot of people glad to have you here, glad to have you around. I might be doing something later on, but it might be an experience for people that never saw this. I know I have a sports and more show, but a lot of this wasn't so good for me to say all this other stuff. Oh yeah. It was, yeah. That was the first time I ever went to Christine Field. The great place to go, the great song that even, because it was really an experience for you just to see where you are completely where you're at, because I think this was the true meaning of Christmas right here. This means a lot. If you didn't think Christmas didn't mean to you, this is the place to be, because I still think this is the place to go for anything. If you have anybody who done like lights, and anybody who does it like me, I love them, because this is a thing where you can see a lot of. There was things that said Merry Christmas right there, says Merry Christmas to you at the very end of the thing that goes through. Yeah, it has a handicap there. Actually, yeah, you can actually have a wheelchair there. If you read a sign, it'll be right there, right in front of you, right in front of your face. You can see things. But if you're close to anything, make sure read the signs. Please read the signs closely, because if you don't do that, you're going to be all over that park and you won't even know where you're going. But I think a lot of people are thinking you can have a wheelchair locked up, and make sure take a lot of pictures, because this is a place to go. Because I guarantee you will never believe what you can see in a park. I if you're in Maryland, you could drive up here, but it'll take a long time to get here, because most Pennsylvania people could get here quicker than what Marylanders could be here. It's well lit, sure. It's well lit at night, but I think that a lot of things are. It's so well given. It's so well guarded. It's worth it. I'll tell you, it is worth $10. $10. I think it's really worth it to go there for any event. If you like, when you drive in there, you can see sections. You can see a lot of sections of lights, like tunnels. You can see sections of lights lighting up. You can see sections of it when you drive in or out. It's really a wonderful place. It is a wonderful. I mean, it's wonderful, because if you just drive in responsibly, you can drive slow. You can take a video of it, or you want to take pictures of this. I would, because this is incredible. I mean, this is incredible. It's a incredible time of the year. I think most of it is just have a nice New Year's Eve, because this is the way I'm gonna put this. God, this sounds like it's really gonna be fast. It really did fly by, because I wish you a very happy New Year and have a nice New Year's Eve. And my greeting is, if you don't forget it, don't remember. If you want to remember things in life, do it the right way. If you want to go out to a party, please don't get drunk, because this is a scene. I'll make another show of this later. I'd recommend it to anybody. I recommend it to anybody who wants to